This is Bobby with Renaissance Game Supply. So I've been starting to sort out this massive collection here, this pickup that I've done. It's a little slow going. That's why you haven't seen videos from me for 2 weeks. What I've been doing is I've been sorting like all the old school stuff. I just put in like one column over here, another column, and anytime I get like a batch together here, I just throw them in there. And then anything that's Lord of the Rings, I throw here. And I think this one here was Phyrexia, All Will Be One. So as you can see, I'm starting to get quite a bit. This one here was March of the Machine. I forget what this one was. Lost Caverns of Ixalan. So I've been starting to sort them out. This is oh, that's not CLB. This is an old box, so don't pay attention to those labels. But anyway, you got Wilds of Eldraine, Throne of Eldraine, Murders of Karlov Manor. I think that's remastered, Dominaria remastered, and then over here I think is Adventures of Forgotten Realms. So, oh, never mind. It actually looks like it's a mix in there now. But anyway, so that's how I've been sorting as I go. And what I've been finding, and this is the part that just makes it so slow, is this whole column or sleeve is this. And everything in here was like either staples, Commander stuff, Lord of the Rings kind of cool, little neat stuff. There was just a bunch of just rares and one-off stuff and Commander rares. I mean, it's so scattered as far as what it was that I decided to just give it its own little box and just pull it out. I mean, there's some reprint set stuff in here and some heavily duplicated reprint stuff, which I love. I don't mind getting 100 copies of the same card, because just like the other day, I sell 100 copies of the same card, sometimes in the same order. So even if I got 1,000 of them, I wouldn't be offended. I would just put it in inventory and put it up for sale. It's that simple. So in here I've got a ton of Avacyn's Pilgrims in here. I mean, it's just a mass quantity of stuff. Expedites, which always move. Older stuff. So that's what this box is. And as I'm discovering, and the reason why I decided to start recording, is that this sleeve is beginning to become the same. So as you can see in here, you got lands, full art, there's mythics, more rares. I mean, it's just a plethora of stuff here. Commander stuff, Commander rares, Commander uncommons. I mean, the sets are just so scattered. And there's some SLX stuff in here. Old school rares, which are cool. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look and see if I have that in a deck, because I think there's like 10 of the Goblin Festivals in there. But as you can see, I mean, these are in pretty good condition still. You got a few back here that look like they're kind of well played right in here. But for the most part, I mean, there's a bunch of slivers. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff in here. I really, really wish I could show you every single card. And I'm trying to find a way to do that. And I bought another tripod last night. It's a tabletop one, so it can go, I think, up to 3 feet. And I'm gonna look at getting that set up and see if maybe I can create some content, because there's so much here to see. I just can't possibly show you, even in just a few minutes. All I can do is just show you just short snippets and examples. And like, here you go, here's some Hunter's Insights. Those usually do well for us. Overrun. And there's a multitude of copies of Overrun. Now, they're not super expensive. They're just classic cards that constantly sell. And here's more Overruns. And here in a few minutes, I might walk over and show you the table of Opt that I had found. There's probably a couple hundred different versions of Opt over there. And then Hunter's Insight sells pretty well. So proud to see that many copies. Jade Mage sells pretty good. And there's a bunch of those. There's more. So these are going to be easy to upload. Old school rares. I love all the Kamigawa original stuff. So I really can't wait to get into this a little bit more. I mean, I'm just trying to sort stuff by sets at the moment. My robots, I don't quite have my new one here yet. The other one, I'm still having a slight camera issue, even though my previous video said it was fixed. It did work. It just doesn't work well enough to my liking to want to use it every single day yet. So in the meantime, I'm just going through and just starting to do this on my own. I'll even if I had 10 robots, I'd still be doing what I'm doing right now. I don't want the robots to replace what I do. I want them to help me with what I do. But I mean, there's just Commander versions. Vampire Nighthawks. I've found probably 200 of these damn things, which is awesome. Sun Droplet, Greed, Temple of False Gods. Those do pretty well. These Commander lands do pretty well too. I uploaded probably 2,000 lands yesterday, and a lot of them was the artifact lands from Mirrodin. Great Furnace, for example, I had 30 copies of that. Those are about $260 a piece, $271 a piece right now. So that was nice to see. Ancient Dens, I found 2 of those yesterday. They're about $3 to about $4.77 a piece. So that was pretty cool to see. I've already made my money back on this collection. So there's no rush at this point anymore. I'm trying to get anything uploaded. I just would like to have it all uploaded. I'll go through this here a little bit more, and this is what I was saying, how it's just kind of just jumbled and mixed. You never really know what you're getting into until you just go through it. And then there's just a batch of stuff that's just doesn't make any sense. I think they were just trying to fill the holes with cards. So, like, I don't even see any rares or Commander reprint stuff in here. Well, there was one, but I don't really see much more beyond this. This is all newer set stuff, which I'll take and I'll split out here in a minute once I'm off camera. Those sell pretty well for us too. So for those of you watching and enjoy this kind of stuff like I do, I have probably found cards, obviously, from 1 cent all the way upwards of like almost $9 in here, and I find enough of them that it's significant. It's not like I just found one $9 card and I just called it that. I mean, I found numerous $9 cards, and I mean, look at this, for example. Look how many copies of that same card there is. That's going to be so easy to upload. That's awesome. I don't even know if I want to start messing with that yet. And then again here too, so Spell Pierce, those will all get listed. Yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff here. So I might have actually ran out of the rares that I just kind of was stumbling upon. So let's see what the next row is. It's so hard to get into these. There's so many in here. All right, so there's a bunch of Mom Invasion stuff still. There you go. There's more rares. I mean, it's so. What's the word? I can't even. But here's rares from different Commander sets. But it's so random what's in these boxes. It's not even funny. I mean, just. I can't even begin to start sorting one box at a time because thinking that, well, maybe it's this set and it's that set. It's not. It's just so mixed. Now, when I bought this collection, I was in the understanding that it was all just bulk commons and uncommons, lands, tokens. That's it. But what I have noticed from going through each and every one of these boxes that's missing a top is that it's not. There's bulk rare in there, there's bulk mythic in here, there's staples in here. I mean, this is mind-boggling how much money all this is worth. This is probably a $20,000 pickup, and I paid $400 cash for it. That to me is just nuts. So I will be going back and I will be buying the rest of that collection as soon as I can, and hopefully that is in June. But I'm gonna finish going through this and see what I can find for more value. There you go, there's more stuff right there. This is nuts. And see, the problem is with me doing this, pawing through this, trying to find value and everything, it slows me down from being able to put the stuff up online. More rares, just crazy. Because I can't do this and then upload the cards online and organize. That's what I need my robots for. But there you go, Chromatic Stars, look at all those. From Time Spiral Remastered. Every one of those will sell. I mean, this is crazy. Fateful Showdowns, those will sell. I know that for a fact. I just sold a bunch the other day, and now here I am being restocked. Unholy Heats do very well for us, so I'll pull all those out. But I mean, this is crazy. This is the finest thing I think I've ever picked up. Treasure Cruises, I mean, look how many there are. There's more. Where does it even begin? Right there. Sliver, was that a sliver? Yep, Reflex Sliver. Look how many copies of that there are. That looks like, yep, I thought that was a rare. Shrine of the Legion. See, I love these old New Phyrexian cards. These are cool. Crater Maker, Reflex Sliver again. There's just so many copies, and I love the fact that it's mostly organized. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Obosh, the Prey Piercer, and look how many copies of that there are. I mean, that's... Hold on, I'm gonna pause this. And that's what's crazy about this collection. Sorry, my hair's sticking up everywhere today. I just threw a hat on. I've just been focused on the garage out here, getting this thing all organized. But that's what's so amazing about this collection, is it's just so much immediate value that you can just recognize it right off the bat. So here in a little bit, I'm gonna jump back on the computer. I'm gonna pull some of this stuff and I'm gonna start scanning some of this stuff in. I've probably, out of the 390,000 cards that I have picked up, brought home, I've only had an opportunity to put 30,000 cards up online in the past month, which to me, that's super low, but I mean, just been busy trying to pull all this and like look at each box and organize by sets so that I can start getting the robots to start scanning. And the other thing is too here, is I've been setting up my workstation and kind of cleaning it out, getting the garage converted into kind of a card mill. And I'm gonna flip the camera around, I'll show you what I mean. So this is what I mean by a card mill. All this is basically my processing station at the moment. I'm just doing it single-handedly without the robots, but eventually I will be tapping off this box, coming up with a conduit up and out, and have it coming around and down to a box for a new outlet over here. The electrician's gonna be coming by in the next week or so, putting that in. And then I'm gonna have a robot here, and I'm gonna have a camera mounted up here that's gonna be keeping an eye on both of these with a little adapter that'll plug into the electrical outlet. And the idea is that I can watch live stream these robots, and when I need to turn them off because they're starting to mess up the cards or something on the inside, I can actually power off that adapter that's powering up the two robots, and I can stop them from destroying any more cards or themselves. And then like over here, remember when I was talking about breaking all this up into sets? Yeah, I've got power cords everywhere right at the moment. A little trip hazard. That one there, I'm not even using the orange one. But anyway, I've got all this stuff kind of organized by set already. Like here is CLB. Is that Eldritch Moon? Yeah, Eldritch Moon is already here. More Eldritch Moon. So I think all of this was all Eldritch Moon. This was, God, I can't even remember. Something remastered. Oh no, that's CLB. This was Unfinity. I don't remember what this was. This might have been Unfinity too. No, this is Dominaria United. And what is this? Streets of New Capenna, Zendikar Rising, Commander Legends. I started, yep, more Commander Legends. Throne of Eldraine, second box. Actually, that's a list, but I put it in there just because I know when I scan them out, I can break them out. This here was kind of a mix of stuff that's already sleeved, so I didn't want to mess with this just yet. Those are going to be quick, easy adds to the store because they're already organized and counted. And then like up here, a new row of Streets of New Capenna. This was Neon Dynasty. Up here was Crimson Vow, and then 2 additional rows. Now this box here is already organized. It's Ikoria, Kaldheim, Murders, Strixhaven, and M21. And then basically I just took another empty box and set it right up on top here and just started duplicating it. So this is Ikoria, Kaldheim. I haven't started another set of Murders only because I haven't found a big chunk of it in the boxes over there yet. And over here, as you can see, Strixhaven, I've already got almost another row of that and almost another row of M21. So that's kind of how I'm sorting at the moment. And then I'm sneaking candy when the wife's not watching. So yeah, hold on here. Oh, damn. So I've kind of started to clean out the end of the garage here, and a lot of times I'll open up the door, but I got to get this chair out of here today and get the storage. All this stuff is going to come out except for the additional building materials. Ladder's going away today. I'm going to probably move that cabinet out of the way or just get rid of it. I'm going to take the 4-foot ladder out. I'm taking that little sewing machine out today, and then I'm going to be kind of reorganizing this and maybe eventually start working on a little train set, which is kind of fun. But I'm going to be just basically reorganizing all my tools over here, getting them up out of the way. Probably push the car back some more, get me some more room. This tote's going away. So when I say my card mill, that card mill is going to start right here at this wall. It's going to wrap around here, all the way around there. I'll always leave the door available to walk through, but then I'll pick it back up in the corner over here and continue all the way down to probably right about here. So it's going to be quite a bit of space to kind of work in. And that's just the garage. I actually have an office inside the house where all the card stuff is stored. And then I actually have another office where I'm going to get that set up. And I may actually move the robots into that room instead of here, but I'm not entirely sure yet. I still need that outlet over here because there's no power over here. That's why you see everything just kind of on the floor temporarily as I get this thing kind of temped up the way I want. But yeah, I'm hoping by Monday I'll have this whole thing all cleaned out and organized a lot more. Get some more tables as well to put up over here, because what I'd like to do is set these all down to one level and have these all organized out by set, so that all I gotta do is just grab a box, take it into the office, and let the card robots go and do their thing and sort by sets and sort alphabetically so that I can work on uploading. It's a bit of a mess, but I've come a long way, because the last time I was doing all this, it was a huge mess of stuff just stacked up over back there. So I've been working for like 3 days clearing all that out. And hopefully I can get all these on the tabletop here pretty soon and sorted. A lot to go. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. If you got any questions, go ahead and let me know in the comment section. I'll try and answer them as quick as I can. And I really wish I could start showing you more and more of what I actually pull. So maybe later today I'll get my couple tripods set up, and oh, here they are right here. I want to show you. Here's the little hand one, which is kind of nice to have for a tabletop. And then I got this one over here, which is nice for the ring light, but I've been using it to cast light and blow out the shadows so I can scan in quickly. But I'm gonna get them set up a little bit more. Maybe I'll mount one on a wall or something, kind of looking down this way, so y'all can kind of see that angle of what I'm looking at. And then you got more penny wrapped stuff here. And yeah, so these are all like your Masters reprint sets. As you can see, you've got Jumpstart, Jumpstart 22s in there too. Modern Horizons 1, Modern Horizons 2, you got Commander Legends. I mean, you name it, it's over here in this pile. Double Masters, Time Spell Remastered. So pretty much everything that's just kind of a reprint of existing stuff I've been putting over here. And it's getting bigger than I even have boxes for. So, and then down here's old school stuff. And I don't remember what was under this. There's a bunch of stuff in there too. So I'm gonna start digging those out and start filling those up and use them here pretty quick. It's just, this project's kind of taking on a life of its own. And yeah, I think this one here is a box too. Yep, that's a box. Damn. I only have a lid off of it. Let's see. Yeah, just more stuff to go through. And I still have this whole stack that hasn't even been gone through yet. This over here, I went through some of it, except for the bottom. But basically everything that has a lid off of it, I've kind of quickly looked at. But I don't know. There's probably rares and mythics and stuff buried in those too. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching.